that you've written your thesis statement, which is letting the reader know what your whole story is going to be about, now you are going to start with writing about your first topic. On the next 4 pages of your story, you will start each page with the topic sentence. A topic sentence tells the reader what the paragraph or page in your book is going to be about. A topic sentence helps guide your reader so they understand what they will be reading about. Readers need to be guided or they get lost when reading other people's writing. As you write your topic sentences, try to stay away from using the underlined words. I love my dog. I like basketball. I enjoy riding my bike. Summer vacation is fun. The reader already knows that you love, like, and enjoy your interests because you're writing about them. Focus on word pictures instead of telling the reader it's fun and that you love it, such as, I fly over rocks and streams on my bike. Here are some sample sentences replacing I like, I love, and fun. I love riding my bike changes to I whiz down the street on my bike every day. Notice how I whiz down the street on my bike every day helps the reader see that this is something that they enjoy, but they didn't have to say I love. But when we see I whiz down the street on my bike every day, we can see love. We can see enjoyment. I love playing basketball changes too. There's nothing like dropping that basketball through the hoop or dribbling it across the court. Again, dropping that basketball through the hoop and dribbling it across the court shows that somebody loves playing basketball. Reading is fun changes to usually you'll see me walking around with my face in a book, gulping up the delicious words. If this doesn't show fun, I don't know what does. I love my dog changes to Gus is my loyal dog and best friend. And here we can see love. You don't have to say love. You're using pictures instead to help the reader along. Your topic sentence on page 2. Further explanation on creating your topic sentence is on the next slide. Okay, so let's get to writing your topic sentence. The first interest you listed in your introduction, your thesis statement, will be the first topic that you write about. You could start by using the word of the topic you are writing about. For example, football is a sport that makes me feel strong and powerful. Or, singing is something I've been doing since I was 3. Or another example is, camping is my favorite family outing. Up here, the author wrote, fishing is filled with thrills, relaxation, and beauty. So you are going to start your first topic sentence by letting the reader know what it is that you're writing about. Keep it short and simple. You can use some word pictures, but stay away from I like, I love, it's fun. All right, work on your topic sentence. Write details on page 2. Further explanation on writing your details is on the next slide. You will handwrite your whole story on this template. In your topic sentence, you will write about your topic. Use the questions in your handout to help you think of writing ideas. The only thing you should be writing about is what the topic sentence says. In this case, it's fishing. Remember to use word pictures by thinking of specific nouns as the purple highlight in the sample. Stay away from the word fun. Instead, use nouns to show fun. I love fishing. It is fun changes to when I fish, I catch rainbow trout and zip along in our canoe. And notice how these nouns, rainbow trout and canoe, replace fun. Seeing a rainbow trout and seeing a person in a canoe, I don't have to be told that it's fun. I can see the enjoyment. I can see the fun in my mind because my brain is connecting and seeing those nouns, rainbow trout and canoe. So, reading the sample. Fishing is filled with thrills, relaxation, and beauty. My favorite type of fishing is fly fishing. Dad and I go to the Payette River and fly fish from the banks all day. One time I caught 8 trout in one afternoon. One of the great things about fishing is that I get to be outdoors, smell the fresh air, and listen to the blue water rumble over the rocks. Deep sea fishing is also exciting. We rented a boat and fished for salmon and halibut in Alaska. I caught a 20-pound salmon. It was delicious. I will probably always fish. So let's talk a little bit about how this is organized. Again, there's your topic sentence, letting the reader know what you're going to write about. And everything in between are all of the details, all of the pictures that you want your reader to see about your experience. And this author wanted to see the reader see that he is a fly fisherman, so he made this picture. He wanted us to see the picture of the river that he goes to, the Payette River. He wanted to see where he stood at the banks and how long, all day. He wanted us to see the number of fish that he caught. All of these are making pictures in our head. 8 trout. He wanted us to know one time at what time of the day, an afternoon, which is again a noun and a word picture. He wants us to see how he experiences it. He gets to be outdoors, smell fresh air, listen to the water rumble over the rocks. All of these nouns help us connect us, the reader, to the writer. Now he wants us to know what other kind of fishing, deep sea fishing, and what he caught, salmon and halibut, and where he was, Alaska. And he didn't just say he caught a big fish, because as readers, we have to guess what a big fish is. But if he said 20-pound salmon, all of us can imagine about what 20 pounds is, and we can see a pretty big fish. So remember, as you're writing, get those nouns in there. Help your readers see with pictures that you create with words. Ask yourself, are you putting pictures in our head? If you say, my dad and I have a great time fishing, can we really see anything? Or as readers, are we having to guess what a great time looks like? But here, all of these nouns, every single one of them showed us the great time. Take us into your writing world. Take us into what's in your head. Okay, now write the details of your first topic sentence. Now we are moving to page 3. On page 1, we wrote the thesis statement that let the reader know what the whole book was going to be about. Page 2, we wrote about the very first topic in your thesis statement. Now page 3, you're going to create a topic sentence about the second topic in your thesis statement. So on page 3, notice how the author started with an actual quotation. Make sure you still tell the reader what the topic is going to be about on that page. For example, yes, I made another goal, I cheer. Soccer is the best. So you hear the quote, yes, I made another goal. This is who says it, I cheer. And then this tells the reader what you're going to write about. Soccer is the best. Okay, another example. Woo-hoo! My dad says when I got an A+ in history. History is fascinating to me. Here is who says it, or here is the quotation, woo-hoo! Here is who says it, my dad. And here is what the fact is for that page. History is fascinating to me. So the reader knows what's said, who says it, and what the interest is. Okay, the sample is, pass me another marshmallow, is something you will hear me say when we are camping. Here, the quotation is pass another marshmallow. Here's who says it, you, the author, me. And we know it's about camping because it says it right there. So the sample in the student wrote is, shotgun is what my brother says when we all race out to the car for our summer vacation. Again, make your quote, write down who says it, and remember to write down what the topic is, summer vacation. Okay, so write your topic sentence for page 3. Remember the quotation, who says it, and to tell what your topic is about. You have written your topic sentence for page 3. You're going to write the details. On this page, we're going to think a little bit about what it is that you're saying and some sentence fluency. So on page 3, as you're writing your details, make sure that every sentence does not begin with I, such as, I love to ride my bike down the street. I am a mountain biker as opposed to a road biker. I have a Schwinn bike. Every one of those sentences is beginning with I, and that sort of bores the reader. You want to shake up each sentence a little bit. Maybe it would be, I have a Schwinn bike. Every night I get on my bike and ride it to Circle K and get a soda. In the summer, we go mountain biking. So shake up how you are going to begin every one of your sentences and make sure you're not starting it with I. Another thing that happens when students are writing their personal interest stories is sometimes they begin to turn into sort of an instructional manual and telling people. For example, as you're writing, do not use the word you, as in football. You have to run as fast as you can to make a field goal. This book is about you. It should say, in football, I have to run as fast as I can to make a field goal. If you're writing and you find that the word you starts showing up in your writing, catch yourself, go back, change the you to I. Okay, so now we're going to read what the student wrote. Shotgun is what my brother says when we all race out to the car for summer vacation. There was the topic sentence. My favorite part of the whole year is when we head out on our summer vacations. One thing we do every summer is go to the beach in San Diego. Bubbly waves wrap around my feet while I am riding on my boogie board. One time a sand crab pinched my sister's toe and she screamed so loud my parents thought she had been bitten by a shark. We also go on vacation to the mountains and camp for a whole week. Fishing, staring at the bright night stars, and sitting by the campfire makes every hour a thrill. There's nothing quite as special as summer vacation. So let's talk about this a little bit. This is the topic sentence. And as this author is writing, notice all of the word pictures. We go on summer vacations. They go to San Diego. Waves wrap around her feet while she's riding a boogie board. All of those nouns, instead of saying, we go to the beach and have fun, the word pictures were waves and feet and boogie board. Instead of saying, one time my sister got scared, here's the nouns. A sand crab pinched my sister's toe, and she screamed so loud my parents thought she'd been bitten by a shark. Ask yourself, what pictures are you putting in your writing to take that reader in your writing journey? We also go on vacation to the mountains and camp for a whole week. Fishing, staring at the bright night stars, and sitting by the campfire make every hour a thrill. See all of these pictures in here. And then again, here is the conclusion. There's nothing quite as special as a summer vacation. On each one of these pages, you want to give it a wrap up at the end. What is your big feeling? What is the conclusion? What is your big feeling about everything on that topic? You might say something like, when I grow up, I plan to take my kids on vacation. This author said there's nothing quite as special as summer vacation. So remember, at the end of each of your pages of your interests, you're going to have some type of a quick conclusion, which is a last thought, overall thought. So now write your details on page 3 for your second topic.